We're here at the Aumann Auctions shop here, and this is one of the engines that just came in, this 5-horse Springfield. Beautiful example. This is one of the very few that you'll see on the original wooden cart. This actually has both the tongue for the horse and the regular just pull around. So really unique from that. Has brakes, which is something that you see on a lot of early wagons. One of the most recognizable things here is the overhead cam of the engine. This is the thing that runs basically everything on the engine. You know, it's run off a side shaft here, kind of a helical gear. This runs the water pump, the fuel, governor, all on one, and then also the valves. So you've got your exhaust valve, intake valve, and also runs your igniter. So this is something that kind of runs the entire engine. It really makes this unique. There's not any other engine that has this kind of different design with that overhead cam. This is super kind of exclusive to Springfield. Beautiful example. So this Springfield is one of many engines that we've got here for the pre-30 auction. Another special engine that we've got is the Toronto engine, which is an Olds-built engine that's been rebadged by a Canadian supplier. We actually just got that dropped off, and the owner, Lauren Langdon, actually sat down and talked with us about it. Well, we are here with Lauren here, and he just came in from a long road trip.
Yep.
And you brought us a couple nice engines.
Yeah, this is a Toronto. It's just like a gearless Olds, but it was sold in Canada. And so it's pretty unique. It's gearless. It has the star wheel that turns to skip the cycles when the pendulum governor locks out. It's got a little hand pump there so you can prime the fuel up to the cylinder. I got this engine years ago from a fellow collector friend of mine, Jerry Tays. And I've never really ran it. I just enjoyed it. And time to move on. I'm working on a new project, and you know,
that's part of, yeah.
That's
part of collecting
it's
is
part of the fun.
Yeah, going through and having your fun with something, and then moving on to your next big project.
That's right.
A big take apart Fairbanks or
a Fairbanks tractor.
Yeah.
The engine collecting got me quite young, and I'd worked on hot rods and cars and mechanical stuff and whatnot, and so I got interested in the engines just because I was fascinated how they worked and how simple they were. After working on Chevy V8s for all my teen years, I found those really interesting, and so I was a disease. I just had to buy every one I could find,
Especially the early stuff. I've always found that it's fascinating how they were trying to figure stuff out.
Right.
I mean, this is the prime example of that. Everything's very different from what you would see, 5 or 10 years later, as far as
exactly.
As how they made them. I mean, they went to more of the pushrod style and very simplistic.
I know some of the verticals are in the 1890s.
Right.
I don't know if this one how early this one is, but I know it's right around 1900.
It's pre-1905 for sure.
Yeah, pre-1905. So one of the unique features of this engine is this star wheel here and the pendulum governor. And then this operates the fuel pump, and you can disengage this and pump it to pump the gas up to this, so you can see it here in the glass level in the carburetor, and then it drips here and returns back to the tank. And so as the engine's running, so on this stroke here, it's coming back, the star wheel is turned, so on this stroke, it doesn't open the exhaust valve, and that's how and of course there's no gears back here, it's all on an eccentric.
So it ratchets on every
so
round.
It ratchets every time that it needs to, and controlled by the governor here, that pendulum governor.
Well, thanks for showing us around this engine, and maybe we'll check out some signs that you brought us.
Okay, sure do.
All right.